Welcome back to the channel, guys. Sitting behind me for you CT5-V Cadillac owners out there, a beautiful 2022. We just completed our 1,000 horsepower package on it. And let me tell you guys, these packages and these cars are not getting old to build. We are building multiple of these a week and they perform absolutely awesome. Let me go under the hood and show you exactly what we did to this thing to achieve 1,000 horsepower, very reliable.
Experience the thrill of unrivaled performance. Our team of experts takes your ride to the next level. From horsepower gains to custom enhancements, we deliver results. Late Model Racecraft. We talking or we racing?
All right, guys, these CT5Vs, again, they're absolutely a blast to drive. Even from the factory, they're very smooth driving vehicles that you can daily drive. But Stoney, I think all the way from South Carolina, just like us gearheads, doesn't want just a factory 650 horsepower. He wants more than that. So again, he opted for what we call our 1,000 horsepower package. As you can see, as soon as you pop the hood, guys, it looks completely different under the hood for those of you that have seen a factory one. So the engine, guys, we completely disassemble. The short block stays the same. So the crank rods and pistons are still factory on this package, but everything else gets changed as far as the cylinder heads, complete CNC cylinder heads with valve springs, obviously push rods, new lifters go in it, camshaft, depending on the vehicle, automatic or manual. This car is a 3-pedal car. We can get away with putting a little bit bigger camshaft in it. We always want these cars to make the horsepower but also drive very nice, and this one is no exception to that. So full heads and cam package. Again, get rid of the factory supercharger, that 1.7 liter. We put it on the nice Magnuson 2650. Again, all for efficiency purposes. We make the engine efficient with the heads and cam. And as far as boost goes, because the engine's so efficient, we don't have to run a lot of boost to achieve the 1,000 horsepower. That's what makes this package so great and drives so nice. You are literally taking this vehicle, again, depending on the customer, if you want it to have that chop at idle, which this one does, but it still almost drives like a factory vehicle. So full heads and cam package, 2650 supercharger, extra fuel system to support 1,000 horsepower, nice billet valve cover so it looks pretty under the hood. Y'all can see the aftermarket air box on it here, larger throttle body, the larger inlet for the 2650. Y'all can see the lower balancer here to spin the supercharger harder. And then again, the supercharger pulley up top is pretty big, which means we are not spinning the supercharger hard. Again, if the customer wants more in the future, there's plenty more room to go with this supercharger. Just fueling is the next step to keep it safe for the octane rating that he will be running. Again, he's in South Carolina. He wants to just put 93 octane in it and drive it. Y'all can also see we also add a complete breather system to this thing, so all the crankcase pressure gets ventilated outside the vehicle. Don't have to worry about having to worry about front seal issues or rear main seal issues. You can hop in this thing, drive it every day, and beat the crap out of it on pump gas without having to worry about anything. So walking around the car, it is still factory wheels, factory tires on it. So I will say, Stoney, when you go to drive this thing, which we'll do in a second, you might want to upgrade the rear tires if you want to play with it in first and second gear. Higher gears, you leave traction control on third and fourth, it will hook up okay. But guys, American racing headers, high flow cats, stock mufflers. Listen to this, I can have it quiet when I want to on the highway and hit the button to open up the dual mode muffler and make it nice and loud. So when you pull into a parking lot, everyone knows you have something done to this thing. Exhaust valves open. And then if you're cruising on the highway, you want to make it quiet, close it, you can hardly hear it. At idle it with the exhaust closed, you can hardly even hear it. everyone can hear when you pull into a parking lot, you hear that chop. It sounds so good. Again, you get the best of both worlds. Y'all could hear me opening it, closing it. Honestly, closed, was it loud from out here? Because inside the car, you can't even really hear it, but I think you can still hear the camshaft from outside the vehicle, but inside while you're driving it, it sounds stock again. And on the highway, which we'll go drive again, you can make this thing sound like a stock vehicle, but then you pull into a parking lot for a car show, hit a button, everyone knows you definitely got something done to it when they hear that chop at idle. So let's hop in this thing now and go for a quick test drive. 3-pedal cars with, I think this one made 836 rear-wheel horsepower is where we stopped on pump gas. And guys, just so those of you that do own new vehicles, right here, we put the fuel on it. So whether you're driving it, your wife's driving it, your cousin, uncle, whoever's driving it, they know what kind of fuel to put in the vehicle. And also all of our packages, guys, they do come with a 12-month, 12,000 mile warranty. So if it is a brand new vehicle and you're worried about your warranty, know that all the performance stuff that we touch, we warranty. We stand behind everything that we touch. If a package like this, if the window motor stops working or the radio stops working, obviously the dealership will take care of that. When it comes to the performance end of it, if a valve spring breaks or a pulley or something messes up, we will get the car and take care of it and send it back to you no matter what state you're in. So let's go start this thing up. We'll go for a quick test drive. These things, again, I like test driving them. They're kind of probably boring for you guys to watch because they drive so smooth. You don't really get to feel how nice they drive. But the acceleration on this thing, when we do accelerate, 3rd and 4th gear, it throws you in the seat and it's a blast to drive. So I'll stop my rambling. Let's go. All right, you Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing owners out there on the fence on what performance package to choose for your vehicle, I strongly recommend what we call our Stage 3, our 800 horsepower package, or like Stoney went with, I think we call it our Stage 5, it's our 1,000 horsepower package. This thing drives, like I said, almost identical how it came from the factory. You get the best of both worlds. Again, it is a 3-pedal car making 800, and we'll call it 840 rear wheel horsepower an hour, 93 octane. I can put this thing in 6th gear, no bucking, no surging, nice and quiet. Right now I have the exhaust closed, and if I want to, I can simply put it in V mode. The exhaust opens up, gives it a little bit louder for us for the driving experience, and then also you pull into a parking lot with the exhaust open, everyone hears that camshaft at idle and they know you have something done to it. But if someone does pull up next to me, 2nd gear, it will just spin the tires. Again, traction control on, so it kept me in one lane. It spun and spun straight. If I turn traction control off, it'll just do a burnout through second gear. But if the customer wants to have fun in first and second gear, definitely would recommend putting a better tire on it. And then also, again, from like a roll, higher speeds, now you can use it. Again, keep traction control on. A stickier tire will definitely help, but you can still use the horsepower and the torque this thing makes. From a third gear roll, it is a higher, we'll go from like a 60 mile an hour roll, we'll speed up a little bit in third gear, and then just roll into the throttle. Spins just a little bit. But that thing gets to 135 pretty damn quick, and it's very smooth. Like this thing, the shocks on this thing, the electric steering, this vehicle drives very smooth. It's, I want to say, easy to drive if you keep traction control on, even with 1,000 horsepower, which some of the older cars back in the day, you start giving cars 1,000 horsepower, they're a handful to drive. It took I would say, an experienced driver to drive those kind of vehicles. And now, with technology, these newer vehicles like this, we can give them 1,000 horsepower, and most people can drive them safely, again, keeping traction control on. So, main benefits of this package, our 1,000 horsepower package over, let's say, the 800 or the Stage 3, is just efficiency. With the 2650 over the 1.7, we don't have to spin the supercharger hard, doesn't create a lot of heat for the intake air temps. The engine with the heads and cam, again, it keeps the boost level down, so we don't have to spin the blower so hard to make 840 rear wheel horsepower. So the pulls that I just made, like a 60 to 130 pull, we can do that over and over again without, we call heat soak, which is heat soaking the coolant running through the supercharger, where it'll pull timing by the time you're going 130 miles an hour. Our Stage 3 package, again, we don't spin that blower as hard. We keep it at that certain level, so again, we don't have to worry about heat soak as much. But the smaller supercharger, when we do try to wick them up, that's where we have more heat soak issues, where we have to put heat exchangers on them or ice tanks in them to keep the intake air temps down, where this 1,000 horsepower package comes with everything you need. You get the fuel system, the extra fuel to support the horsepower, the awesome heads and cam, so the low bit idle, the efficient 2650 supercharger, and then again, 3 pedals in this car. It just makes it a blast to drive. So Stoney, I hope you enjoy this thing. It is a beautiful car. 3,925 miles on the odometer. It is absolutely gorgeous, looks good, runs good. Those of you that watch our channel, as always, I greatly appreciate it. Comment below, let me know what y'all think about this CT5-V Blackwing platform. We have this one complete, and I think we have like 3 more white ones in the pipeline. So if you're a Cadillac guy, stay tuned to our channel for future CT5 builds. We'll try to show you more of the build process and some of the ones coming up that are being built right now, and not so much driving. So if you're into that, stay tuned, guys. We will show you that in the future. Until next time, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give it a like if you liked it so far. And please turn on bell notifications for future content, as we have cool stuff in the pipeline that you're going to want to see. And as always, please comment below.